Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to add a counter to your React site. Just like we have this trusted by 5,000 plus users, I wanted that the 5,000 automatically loads when the user gets into the site. And how to achieve that, we're going to make use of a React library called the CountUp library. So let's get into our VS Code and get started. Alright, so in order to add that CountUp, in your VS Code, ensure you install the npm install react CountUp, and once that is done, import it into your project like this. Import CountUp into your project, and once that is done, you can scroll down to your project and add a CountUp to your code. Alright, so trusted by 5,000 plus users, this is what I want to animate. So I'm going to come there and bring in the CountUp by saying CountUp. Yeah, the first thing I say, start. Start means where do I want the 5,000 start counting for. So I can say let's start from 20. Then after that, I'm going to be saying end. That is at what number should be end. That is at the 5,000 that we have here. It should end at this 5,000. Then duration. How long should the count up last? I would say about 3 seconds. Then I'll close it and save. Automatically, I can see the 5,000 has been animated. So if I reload my project now, can you see? But you will notice something. When I scroll up and down, the 5,000 remains static, which means it will only load the first time the user lands on the site. That is when the 5,000 will be animated, but I don't want that. I want it to be animated each time the trusted of 5,000 is in view. That's when I want the counter to always occur, not just once. So in order to do that, I'm going to make use of a library. In the CountUp library in the previous version, we have the enable scroll by and the scroll by, which allows it to animate each time it's in view. But when you're installing the latest version now, it has been deprecated, that it is no longer in use. So if you use it, it will not work. So another alternative to use is to use the intersection observer. And how do we add intersection observer into this code? Come down to your terminal and install. Let me zoom in so you get to see. Yeah. So all you have to do is install by saying npm install intersection observer. Alright, so the intersection observer has been installed successfully. So the next thing is to import it into our project, the same way we importing the CountUp. So we come into it and say import and view from React intersection observer. That's how to bring it into your code. Import in view from intersection observer. Oh, sorry, use in view rather. Use in view. Sorry about that. So import the use in view into your code. So the next thing is the state. So come down here and say const curly braces ref and then in view. Yeah, and then in view. So after that, we say equals to use in view. Then once that is done, you are going to bring in the threshold. Open a bracket, then a curly braces, then inside the threshold of 0.5. The threshold means what percentage of the word should be in view before the CountUp starts, and 0.5 means 50%. That is 50% must be in view before the CountUp should start. Then I'll put a comma. So I'll put a comma and say trigger once What this means is that it will not only occur once, it will occur each time and all the time that the CountUp is in view in our project. That's what it means. So after that, we come to where we have our CountUp here. Then we'll bring in the ref. Then we'll say ref equals so this ref. Yeah. So then this CountUp that we have here, then we're going to put in the conditional logic. I say if something happened, that is if in view. So we're going to bring in a curly braces here. Yeah, curly braces here and say with the conditional statement. I say in view, then put in the comma. That is if the CountUp is in view, what should happen? Then we'll bring in our key. So we want to bring in our key, which is the in view that we use in our state there. Key. Say in view. What this means is if in view, then the CountUp should start. If not, nothing should happen. That's just the logic that is there. Then we close the brackets and the curly braces. We close the bracket and the curly braces. Alright, let's check it out in our code now. Alright, can you see? So if I should scroll down now, up now, can you see? Only 50% should show according to the threshold. What do you see? Can you see? Only 50% will show and it will count up. So that is how to add the CountUp animation to your React library. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe for more amazing videos and tutorials like this. Until next time, bye bye.